Hi my fellow tea lovers, welcome back to the tea. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Patience Obi. If you're stopping for the first time, I really appreciate you for stopping by to watch my video. So today's tea is a boiling tea, like a tea that needs time to, we need time to pour the tea in the cup from the teapot to the cup and sip it gradually. So this tea is all about ego, cash, wealth that has to do with cash, and wealth that has to do with intellect. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Maybe most of you must have seen the battle online between Cubana chief priest and Solomon Buchi. Unfortunately, Davido lost one of his friends called Tiny. They call him Ego quadruple. Is it quadruple 2? Ego 2222. So he died and he was buried over the weekend in the UK. So Cubana chief priest posted a clip of the burial at the cemetery, and he said something that made Solomon Buchi very, very upset, and I'm going to play the video. Then we'll go back. We'll come back here and talk about it. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to put the video up here so that we'll all watch it together and talk about it.
I'm on the drop top. I'm on the drop top. Even after life, man. Tiny.
Hey, PT.
We'll make sure lifestyle.
How far you are?
Was ready for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, man. Outside, cemetery chilling.
2028 Senator. Let's go. And I'm Brown High East.
Thank God, say you don't know where we live.
Oh, where the East. David, love you. Voila. I'll see you guys in a minute. Where with it? Which car?
The worst thing that can happen to a man is to be rich and classless. We're outside the cemetery chilling. Even in the cemetery, he's trying to prove himself. And this is the person that wants to go into politics. We're outside the cemetery chilling. As you are hustling to get money, please make sure that you also hustle to understand social etiquette, decorum, class. See, money does not... That's why here in the UK, for example, the way they measure social class is not just about your money, where you shop, your accent, how you sound, the schools you went to, the way you behave. But in Nigeria, merely you have money, you feel you have class. Money na water, money na water, stupidity na water, rasness na water, belle na water.
There are certain places that you cannot make certain comments, and that's where Cubana chief priest is wrong. He could be a rich person, nobody cares, he's not feeding anybody, but you should have respect for at least your friend that you just buried, that you claim to love and you just buried. It's not a time for you to start showing that you're rich, you're riding in an expensive car. Just look at Davido that has so much wealth and all the rest. You could tell that he was feeling it. He was thinking. That sober reflection was going on in his head, if you can see Davido very well. And because of this, Solomon Buchi had to reply to Cubana chief priest. Like, when you talk about etiquette, oh, Solomon Buchi said it all. Like, there's time and place for everything. Decorum, Cubana chief priest does not have. He has the money, class 0. What I'll add to this is that time and place is very important. It's very important for you to know what to do in places, certain places, and how to act in certain places. And for Cubana chief priest to act the way he acted, it's a no-no for me. And during burial ceremonies, especially when the person that just passed is a young person, it calls for sober reflection. No matter how hard you are, like, let me say, no matter how tough a human being is, when someone is being buried, or it's a burial, it's someone's burial, everybody reflects. Because it could be anybody. It could be you, it could be me, and Time and place is very important. Most people don't care how Cubana chief priest brags about his money, but they care when he doesn't have decorum, like social class. You have money, but 0 sense. He doesn't have sense. And because of this, because of Solomon Buchi's reaction, they started going back and forth, back and forth. So I'm going to read the communication, like back and forth between the both of them, responding to each other. Let me get into it. Solomon Buchi was the one that started it. He said, your own not to sit down, they talk. Okay, no, after, yeah. So after Cubana chief priest saw Solomon Buchi's response, he said, your own not to sit down, they talk about successful people, poor man and opinion or there. So Solomon Buchi responded to him, I studied journalism and I'm a social commentator. This requires more IQ than selling alcohol. Can you brag about something else than money because it clearly hasn't helped you much? Brag about sense, brag about knowledge, raz and loud like an empty drum. This one touch him. Then Cubana chief priest responded, I studied business management. I did Peninsula for your London right now. I beg, where you did? He's always bragging about wealth. Where you did? Does it really matter? Someone is trying to correct you. Then Solomon Buchi responded at Cubana chief priest, what does location has to do with anything? My point is simple. You are quite uncouth. Get it right, especially if you claim you want to be a politician. Simple. I don't have to disclose my location to you. I live in London. My wife was raised in London. Can't believe one would be bragging about London. LOL. Then Cubana chief priest responded at Solomon Buchi, we can't be in the same location. That's the meaning of class. You can't disclose your location because you are in cupboard. Poor man won't analyze big man cruise. Invest your time and better your life. As long as I have more money than you, I'm way better than you. That's why you can sit down on camera to analyze my cruise without me. Without me, you no fit get Facebook money or there. He still doesn't get it. He's uncultured. So Solomon Buchi responded to him at Cubana chief priest, we can't be in the same location because I wouldn't be found around stupidity. Secondly, you are way better than me if foolishness and you're way better than me if foolishness and lack of class counts for something. Cheers, Pascal. I'll be here to make sure you stop representing Igbos in bad light. My God, this Solomon Buchi get bad mouth. So Cubana chief priest responded, now Facebook money you dey use me make. If I know be top celebrity, you no go they use me do content. CP they pop. If not CP they pop. If not you can't be talking about me because na me get the highest engagement for this social media. As for politics, till you come home from exile, we then talk politics. I can't be discussing politics with someone who don't even have a house at home. My country home at my village is worth over 5 billion. So you can't like Southeast or even Nigeria better than me if you do what do you what did you better than me if you do what do you have maybe what do you have in Nigeria? I don't know, I didn't see that properly. Like Cubana chief priest, you still don't get it. This guy is trying to teach you etiquette. Like, or what if you go under the comments are so much, people now know him as money na water. That's the only thing, and he abuses people based on like comparing himself when it comes to wealth, and knowledge is rubbish to him. Knowledge is rubbish to him. What Cubana chief priest did at that burial ceremony, it's uncultured, if that's a word. I don't think he should have done that. And when Solomon Buchi did this reaction, if I were him, I would have just ignored what Solomon Buchi did, because what Solomon Buchi did, in my own opinion, is right. And if Cubana chief priest's wife is watching him and see him behave this way, what am I even saying? Can she correct him? Because both of them are in the same bandwagon, because they flaunt things whenever they want to flaunt. They like flaunting things. And what do you guys think about this back and forth with Solomon Buchi? What Cubana chief priest did, was he right? Was it okay for him to post the video chilling in the cemetery when this guy that just died, that was just buried, his beloved ones are mourning him? Imagine someone from his family coming across a video like this. How will this person feel? Because it's a loved one that was just buried. How can you say chilling in the cemetery? That was so insensitive of him. Like, time and place, etiquette, decorum, time and place. You can brag about your money for all you want, but look for a better place. Time and place matters. That wasn't the time and that wasn't the place to flaunt your wealth. Anyway, I'm going to be ending this one here. If you're here to subscribe to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. If you like what I do, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And thank you once more for watching, and I'll be seeing you very soon in my next one. Bye bye.